One of the major prayer points of every thief that is out there to steal is for him or her not to get caught, for them not to catch you at the point of stealing, and for you to steal successfully and come back home. That is the prayer of every thief. But imagine you knacking a woman, and at the point of penetration or at the point of service, your CD, your protection now fails you. Like your CD now bursts. You know how disappointing it is. Can you tell me how disappointing you feel like? Because I know some of you might be doing your thing, pata pata pata. You might not even know that the CD, your protection, it don't burst. It don't do closer. So if you have ever experienced this, or you know someone that have experienced this, or you want to find out why your protection always fail you during the point of servicing, then stay put and find out from this video, because you're gonna learn a lot. So if today is your first time of clicking on those videos, you're highly welcome. Here we talk about everything sweet in the body, heart and soul. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe now. Make sure you subscribe now, so that next time you want to knack a babe, you know why the thing dey burst, no be bad luck. Now, number one reason why this always happen, especially to men, is when you have already come, like you have already poured and you are still knacking. You know fully well that you have reached your last bus stop, you have reached, and you still doing pata 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 pata. Who do you want to fool? You have finally fooled yourself. So if you know you've poured, you've reached your last bus stop, you've reached something, it's not expected of you to continue doing pata 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 with one single CD. That is why the CD is numerous. You have it in twos, in threes. So if you have already poured and you still notice that you still want to continue with the journey of doing the knacking, why don't you pull that one out and get another one? That is what it's supposed to be. But some of you think you are more clever than people that is producing the CD. That's why we have it in twos, in threes. So stop wasting your strength and do the right thing for once in your life. A lot of men are managing CD. CD does not need managing. If you have prepared to knack a woman, it is not right for you to say that you manage the CD. So don't manage it. Do the right thing. If you reach your last bus stop and you still want to continue, don't use that one. Pull it out. Bring another one. Replace it and continue with your binding. Second thing that always leads that CD to do closer, like closer inside, and you will not know, is when the woman did not open her leg very well. A lot of women always don't open their leg. Like you'll be forcing, you see yourself literally forcing yourself inside there. When a woman did not open her leg very well, trust me, it's going to burst. It will open without you knowing. So make sure that the woman that you are penetrating have her legs wide open. Like it's not something that you are forcing it or you are trying. Don't force it, because when you force it, it will burst. And when it bursts, you might not know. Let's not forget that when you use expired CD, yes, of course, CD can get expired along the line because everything have expiring date. When you have expired CD, you bought a cheap one. So many of you go and buy a cheap one, cheap CD or expired one without you being aware that it is expired, because it is already less effective. Let's take for instance, the CD is supposed to last like 3 months or 6 months, but you bought the one that have already stayed like already 1 year ago, like extra 1 year. Come on, it will be less effective, unlike the one that is newly produced. So you need to be checking the expiring date of things that you are buying, because a lot of you always knack without NAFDAC registered number and still buy without NAFDAC registered number. Then another thing that you should not forget that always cause that your CD to fail you without you knowing is opening the package wrongly. A lot of us, because of the joy of what we want to enjoy, we are in a haste to penetrate, we want to do the do, we now forget that there is a particular way we should open it. You are rushing to go and open it. Some of you will throw it boom with your teeth, do boom with your other teeth. Some of you will use razor, some of you will use pin, and not knowing that all these sharp objects that you are using to open it without opening it at the right way, the company that produce it want you to open it, can cause the CD to have a pinch. You understand? Or to have a pinch without you knowing that, see, this pinch can cause leakage. Now you'll be saying that I knack her with protection. I am very sure the baby does not belong to me. I knack her with protection. You knack her with protection, bro, but when you are opening that protection, you did not open it with the right format. You did not open it with the right way. And because of this, it caused leakage without you knowing that you have already scored goal. So it happens. You understand? You know, shit happens. So you need to do what the company that produce it says. Open it the right way so that you avoid your CD bursting in between the game of enjoyment. Then finally, rough sexual activities. Yes, the way you are rushing to eat a food can make you to have burns on your mouth. The last time I was cooking this oha soup, I mistakenly say let me test it, my brother. I am still recovering from that. You understand? I'm still recovering. This my tongue here, oh my god, I'm still recovering from it. So when you are rushing to go and eat a food, you want to rush out to do the enjoyment, and because of the force of you going inside, you might burst your protection. And again, when there is no enough lubricant before you penetrate a woman, it can cause that to fail you. Now you might not know that the CD is already burst, it have already torn one side. Your thing, you think, ah, it's sweet. You, is no longer sweet, my brother. You are just doing it raw. You are eating the food half raw. So these are the likely reasons. So I know most of you must have experienced this. So why don't you drop it at the comment section? Tell me, have you experienced it? Have you been knocking a woman and boom, you notice that the CD burst? What did you do? Did you continue the missionary journey, or did you get another one? Tell me, I want to know. What did you normally do when your own burst, or do you forget that you're supposed to replace it? Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I know you learned something, didn't you? I know you learned something. Quickly give it a super thanks, share the video and like the video. I'm gonna see you guys some other time. Bye.